Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye. Hi. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay, all right, guys. This episode here is going to be all about the reception. Now, I'm not going to talk about the decor as you've seen in my previous video where I did some thrifting for the decor. Today's video, I'm going to talk about the things minus the decor. Okay. Now, we know that the reception is where the most of your money goes, okay? So this video here is about saving money, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm going to save money, okay? Now, mind you, if you're doing things yourself, even though you're doing it to save money, you also need to be careful to make sure you don't get overwhelmed as well as run out of time to get these things done, because when you are a DIY bride, the time goes and you like, where did the time go? And because this is a last minute put together, the thing is not to stress and overwhelm yourself and save money. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing to save money in such a short time frame. Now, when you're dealing with the reception, the biggest thing outside of your decor is really your food, okay? Now, if you decide that you want to hire a caterer to cater your food, that's great. Once again, I'm saving money. Now, when I did get married to my husband 10 years ago, we did have a caterer and he took care of everything. No one did anything. Everything was on them. They served the food. Everything was great. All we had to do was show up and enjoy the night. But now we are going to try and save money. But as I mentioned, if catering is what you need to do, that's fine. This is what I'm doing to save money. Me and my sisters, we're going to prepare the food. I have two sisters. One is 5 years younger than me. The other one is 7 years under me. But however, though, those are my backbone. I know I can rely on them and I can depend on them. So that's what's helping me to save money. Now, all right, now, so one of the first things that you need to do, and if you see me look down, guys, just know that I have a old-fashioned notebook and pen that I take notes on, and I also have my cell phone too, okay? So we're gonna talk about the reception minus the decor. But now, I will say this, make sure you have a vision and you have a plan, okay? So dealing with the reception, we're gonna talk about the food, as I mentioned. So first thing you need to do is have a menu set, okay? Now, if you can cook your food. Some things you can freeze in advance. Some things you cannot, okay? So make sure you know the difference, okay? Our menu is going to be baked chicken, dirty rice, green beans, baked beans with a roll and salad. And also we're gonna have a pasta dish as well and some double eggs, okay? Now, some of those items can be cooked in advance. If you don't know what can be cooked in advance, go on Google, ask, hey, Google, or hey, Siri, can I freeze dirty rice?
Yes, it is possible to freeze rice. Both cooked and uncooked rice can be frozen, and it will keep for a long time. This answer is from oursites.com and foodnetwork.com.
As you see, Siri told you that you can cook rice in advance. So with that being said, I'm going to cook my dirty rice at least a week or two in advance. That way I can have that done and not worry about stressing myself with the dirty rice, okay? So, hey Siri, can you freeze baked chicken?
Yes, it is safe to freeze baked chicken. Make sure to transfer it to a freezer-safe container or a zip-top bag, label with the date, and freeze for up to 3 months. This is from tostjafhome.com and oursites.com.
Okay, as you can see, you can freeze baked chicken and you can freeze dirty rice. Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? I'm gonna bake the chicken. I may not freeze it, but however you can. I will fix the dirty rice in advance. My sisters, one is going to fix the green beans, and baby, her green beans is and the other one's going to fix baked beans, and her baked beans is as well. As far as the salad, I'm gonna go to Sam's, buy the bags, cut up some cucumbers, tomatoes, some croutons, and salad dressing. That's good to go. Also, we're gonna have a roll. Pick up the cute little rolls from Sam's as well. those are good. Maybe Hawaiian rolls, I don't know. But however though, there'll be rolls. Also, double eggs. I'll probably get my baby from my first set of children to fix the double eggs. If not, I will fix them myself. So with that being said, I have the chicken covered. I have the dirty rice covered. I have the green beans, baked beans, and I am going to fix the pasta, okay? Now, I don't know if you can freeze pasta. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, can you freeze pasta?
Yes, it is possible to freeze pasta. However, the taste may not be as great as it was the day it was made. This is from southernliving.com and delightedcooking.com.
Okay, everything came out good. She said pasta may not taste the same. So guys, with that being said, I'm going to fix the pasta the morning of. I may fry my bell peppers and onions the day before, but however though, the pasta will be fixed the morning of. So make sure you have a timeline of when you're going to cook everything so you don't stress yourself out, okay? Now, I did mention that my wedding was catered. Nobody did anything. This here is not going to be catered, but I still don't want my family to have to do anything, nor my sisters when they're dressed in their dresses and heels. So what I'm doing to save money, I have my nephew, he's 18, and I have one of his best friends. I told them they need to purchase, and if not, I will purchase for them. All right, where was I? I had to switch locations because I am out of town and the family just walked back in, so I had to step outside so I could finish this video. All right, so I have my nephew and I have one of his best friends. They're gonna wear all black. I told his friend, if you cannot get the items that I request, let me know. I'll purchase them yourself. So they're going to wear black pants, black shirt, shoes of their choice, hopefully dress shoes, but however though, I'm not really focused on their shoes. They're young growing men, but I did purchase 2 black aprons so they could have their aprons so they won't mess their clothes up. So they're going to look very professional. I'm going to have the area where the food is going to be, I'm going to have it set up. There'll be 2 lines. They're going to have the same menu on each side. So when we call the tables, they just go on through and they keep going. So once that's done, now we're going to focus on your presentation, okay? You want it to be nice and you want it to be very elegant, okay? So your presentation, okay? You have your table, get your tablecloths, figure out the order of how you want the food set up. You can rent chafing pans or you can buy the disposable kind. I do have the disposable ones, but what I can say about the disposable ones that you can always reuse those. And I will show you what it is that I'm going to use. All you have to do is buy the burners to go with it if you're reusing them or if you're thrifting those. And if you buy the kit, it comes with everything in it. When I tell you, it looks nice. It may not be as elegant or high looking as the big silver ones, but they're okay. Make sure you get some labels. Now you don't have to. This is just the presentation if you wanted to have that upscale look, which is what I'm looking for, okay? So I'm gonna have each dish lined out with the name of it. You can get some pretty place cards and write on there what the dish is. You also can have some flowers to line out, maybe put some little lighting around it or whatever to make it pretty. I will leave an insert of how you can set up, because once again, the presentation is what you're going for, as well as the taste of the food. So now we have the menu set up, we have the server set up, we have the presentation set up. Now we're gonna focus on the drinks. All right, now I'm gonna have a picture with the fruit punch. I'm gonna have a picture with the lemonade. I'm gonna have a picture with the tea, and I'm gonna have a picture with ice water, because I like cold water. Some people like cold water. And for those who do not like cold water, I'm gonna have a display of bottled waters. My goal is to put a thank you label on it. I'm gonna have that set up. That's going to be to the side. I will have my labels, my decorations, the pictures that I have, the dispensers, I'm going to actually try and get everything together where I can decorate those, make those real cute. Once again, go on Pinterest and find some punch display ideals and try and execute that. So I have the food set up, I have my punch set up. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? My food is going to be in the back. It's gonna be in a room that's just for food, okay? My drink station is gonna be out front, but there will be no cups. When it's time for dinner, I'm gonna have one of the young guys pull out the cups and put them on the table. At that point, the station will be open. What's next? Your plasticware. All right, now make sure you have more than enough plates. Make sure you have more than enough plasticware, your forks and spoons and knives. Make sure you have enough cups, okay? Now, of course, you want to have a saucer that's for your salad, okay? So make sure you have more than enough. So if you're inviting 100 people, try and get at least 125 to 150. You always want more. Now that your food is set, your drinks is set, now it's time for the dessert. Okay, now if you're gonna have a wedding cake, that's fine. Guys, I really don't know if I'm going to have a wedding cake or what. At this moment, I don't have an idea, and I have less than 2 months to decide, but I will know sooner than later. I do know that I will have desserts in those little bitty cute cups, which you've seen in my previous video. Of course, they're going to be like banana pudding, maybe some red velvet. However, those are going to be cute. In a video to come, when I figure out exactly what it's going to be, I will let you know. So now we are on the dessert table, okay? If you're going to purchase a wedding cake, once again, we're on a budget. Go to Sam's, purchase a 2-tier cake, guys. They're cute. Find out what type of decorations that are available. For me, I usually would pick nothing. A while back, they did more. Now Sam's has gotten to the point they don't do as much. So if anything, I may just get just a straight white cake and add my own decor to it. There are a lot of different decorations that you can add to your cake to make it look pretty. And sometimes less is more. Get you a cute topper or something, and that is it. Now, if you want a groom's cake, guys, just go to the store and buy a simple cake off the stand. Order one out the book. I will show you some pictures of some cakes that I've seen at Sam's, as well as I think Kroger's or Walmart. But guys, these cakes are nice and they work perfect for a groom's cake. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg on cake. Now, as far as cupcakes for your dessert display, cupcakes works. Order some from Sam's. And if you choose to make them. I'm really thinking about making my cupcakes because I can make some pretty good cupcakes. It's just the thing of having the time to do it, as well as the decorating thing. Once again, hey Siri, can you freeze cupcakes?
Cupcakes can be frozen if they are completely cooled and unfrosted. This answer is from tostiafhome.com.
Okay, as you can see, you can freeze cupcakes. So, find out what the timeline is. I'm sure Siri can tell you how long you can freeze cupcake for. So, bake your cupcakes, freeze them. The day before, take them out, let them defrost. That night, you can go ahead and the night before, you can go ahead and ice them, and then be ready to go the next day, because you can ice in your cake or your cupcakes, and they can sit out room temperature for a couple of days. So if you want to make your cupcakes because you know you have a good cake recipe, make them. Put a little icing on them, put some whipped cream on them, and they're good to go. All right, guys. What else is there? I think that's it. I touched on the food, the drink station, and your dessert table. I will show some inspirations of what I'm looking for or what I'm thinking I'm going to try and execute. So once you have your ideal, your vision in mind, all you have to do is make it come. All you have to do is get it together. And most importantly, remember to have a good time and enjoy the day. And it's all about making memories, okay? We'll see you soon. Bye. And y'all be blessed.